To everyone present here, respected Mr. Prakash Bele, Senior Inspector, Koral Police Station, Reverend Father Thomas, the principal of our school, Reverend Sister Preetiya, the headmistress of primary section, Reverend Sister Shanit, the supervisor of secondary section, teachers, and all my dear Georgians. I, Mrs. Anna D'Souza, heartily welcome you all to this investiture ceremony. It gives me immense pleasure to host this day. To know God is wisdom. To love God is virtue. To possess God is happiness. God always speaks to the people with His words. So let's begin this day by seeking God's blessings to be a guide to our students. Please maintain a prayerful posture.
Make me a channel of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring your love. Where there is injury, your pardon, Lord. And where there's doubt, true faith in you. Make me a channel of your peace. Where there's despair in life, let me bring hope. Where there is darkness, only light. And where there's sadness, ever joy. Oh, Master, grant that I may never see so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all my soul.
A loving word of hearty welcome from heart is the sweetest of all things in life. A smile that radiates love to all people around makes everyone happy. When hearts are free from gloom, no words and smiles are in full bloom. With hearts full of love and happiness, we would like to garland you with sweet words of welcome. May I now invite Teacher Fiona to welcome the guests.
A journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. A pleasant and a delightful morning to one and all gathered here. Today is a spectacular day as we are here to witness the memorable event of this academic year. As the theme of this year evokes us to be the torchbearer of peace and trust. Investiture ceremony is a solemn occasion where young leaders are prepared to don the mantle of leadership and assimilate the responsibilities entrusted upon them by the school. This event brings joy and radiates happiness to all around, especially to students. This ceremony is not just about providing titles, but it is also about conferring responsibilities to the students. We Georgians believe in child-centric approach. By nurturing student leadership, we are preparing our young Georgians to face the challenges of life. This experience will create ethically responsible leaders for tomorrow. As we know that leaders are not born, they are made. And leadership isn't about position, but it's all about action. Great things are achieved through great leadership, and great leaders are created in the four walls of a classroom. Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Prakash Bele, Senior Police Inspector, Kurar Police Station, Malad. Reverend Father Thomas, Principal of our school. Reverend Sister Preetya, the Headmistress of Primary Section. Reverend Sister Shannon, Supervisor of Secondary Section, teachers, students, and all those who are watching it virtually. Inspirational leaders are value-driven, leading from a deep sense of purpose and responsibility to create a positive change. I take this splendid opportunity to welcome our Chief Guest, Mr. Prakash Bele, Senior Police Inspector, Kurar Police Station, who is a man of positive change. When he was a student, he lost his dad. But today, he is there amidst us as a successful senior police inspector with good leadership skills. With his sheer determination and hard work, he overcame all the struggle in his way. As a successful officer, he believes in hard work to create a culture of integrity, transparency, and harmony. Sir, you being here is a source of inspiration and encouragement for all of us. Your leadership skills and actions will inspire our students to nurture leadership with loyalty and higher efficiency. On behalf of the management, teachers, and students, I welcome you, sir, for today's investiture ceremony. I also extend a note of welcome to Mrs. Surekha Bele. Please put your hands together for our Honorable Chief Guest. Be the change you wish to see in the world. We have one such great change maker. He is ready to share his time and his skills to bring out the qualities of each student leader. I am sure he is going to bring out noble leaders from our school. Let his vision and mission become accomplished through his student leaders. His integrity and honesty reflects in everything he does. He is none other than our principal, Reverend Father Thomas. Father, your strategic thinking, innovation, and actions truly help us to unlock the latent potential. I welcome you, Father, for today's ceremony. Let us give a huge round of applause for Reverend Father Thomas. It is said that influence of a good leader cannot be erased. Our Georgian family is bestowed with one such great influencer. She believes in leading and making impact with her loving nature, honesty, empathy, and humility. I take the honor to accord a genuine welcome to Reverend Sister Preetya, Headmistress of Primary Section. Please put your hands together for Reverend Sister Preetya. We have a kind person with a generous heart. Her selfless life is a great inspiration to every Georgian. A genuine welcome to the gratified person who has a heart full of tenderness and ear ready to listen and hands willing to help. She is our very own Reverend Sister Shannon, Supervisor of Secondary Section. I welcome you, dear sister. Kindly give a huge round of applause for our Reverend Sister Shannon. A teacher is a compass that activates the magnet of curiosity, knowledge, and wisdom in the children. We are so fortunate to have well-equipped teachers who charge Georgians with the power of knowledge, empower them with confidence and leadership qualities, and propel them with endless wisdom to become wonderful citizens of future. A hearty welcome to all the teachers. I would also like to welcome our Georgian leaders. I hope under your leadership skills, our Georgian flag will fly high. I believe that this experience will take you one step closer of being a responsible citizen of the country with true potential and experience to lead. Once again, I extend a note of hearty welcome to everyone gathered here and to all those who are watching it virtually. Thank you.
Thank you, Teacher Fiona. I now invite Teacher Sapna, the core committee member of the Election Commission, to announce the names of the elected head boy and head girl for the academic year 2021-22.
With due honor to the dignitaries present here, I wish you all, my dear Georgians, a very cheerful and energetic morning. I know you all are eagerly waiting for the results of the election of head boy and head girl of this new academic year 2021-22. So I am here to announce the results. The head boy of this year is Master Christo Babu, and the head girl of this year is Miss Arya Nikam. Kindly give a huge round of applause. I congratulate both the leaders and wish may God bless them with strength and courage to abide by all the rules and regulations to keep up the name and fame of St. George. Thank you.
Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. It is good to remember that leaders grow, they are not made. So to begin with the investiture ceremony, I would like to call our guest of honor, Mr. Prakash Bele, and Reverend Father Thomas, along with Reverend Sister Preetia and Reverend Sister Shannon, to confer our student with sashes and certificates. I request our guests to be seated. The school student council is led by the head boy, Master Christo, and the head girl, Miss Arya Nikam. So please put your hands together as the young leaders are taking the mantle of their responsibility. The most anxiously awaited moment has finally arrived, the oath-taking ceremony. Dear students, you are called to be leaders to lead, to be models for your fellow students. You have greater responsibility of leadership to be more effective. On this gracious moment, in the presence of all gathered here, I wish you all the very best to carry the assignments entrusted to you. As per our school motto, from darkness to light, will you be a servant leader who is called to serve and lead the student community based on the values of discipline and loyalty? I now request Reverend Father Thomas to lead our student council for their oath.
In the name of Almighty God,
Today, we have been conferred upon a great responsibility of being elected as
head boy
and head girl. On this gracious moment, we promise to shoulder this responsibility, knowing fully its duty. We will abide by the rules and regulations of the school. As student leaders, we are willing to discharge our duties to the fullest satisfaction of our superiors. As chosen leaders of this school, we are ready to serve the student community at any given situation. As per our school motto, from darkness to light, let us be a servant leader who is called to serve and not to be served, to lead the student community based on the values of discipline and loyalty. We promise to strive to the best of our ability to live up to the ideals of our school by fulfilling faithfully our duties entrusted to us by the school authorities and teachers. We will do the best of our ability to preserve, protect, and defend the honor of our school.
Every duty is holy, and devotion to duty is the highest form of worship. To fulfill their duties, I call upon the head boy and head girl to come forward and sign the register. It is rightly said by Martin Luther King Jr., I am not interested in power for power's sake, but I am interested in power that is moral, that is right, and that is good. Today, as we celebrate our investiture of a new student council, I call upon the head boy and the head girl to introduce themselves and share their thoughts with us.
Our aims soar high, we know no rest, till our good is better and better is best. Honorable Chief Guest Mr. Prakash Bele, Senior Police Inspector of Kurar Police Station, Reverend Father Thomas, Principal of our school, Reverend Sister Preetya, Headmistress of Primary Section, Reverend Sister Shanat, Supervisor of Secondary Section, teachers and wonderful Georgians, a very pleasant morning to you all. It was 13 years ago when I first stepped in St. George. Don't really remember the emotions, but Mom says that I was shy, scared, and completely lost. But Now that I think of it and look at myself, I remember all those moments that have made me gain this confidence and made me the person who I am today. All those speeches given in this same room, medals received on sports days, acts played on annual days, inter-school competitions, LCA programs, choir singing practices, and so on. This school has become such a strong part of my life and even yours. It has always provided us so many opportunities to develop our skills, thus help us grow in the areas which are best suited for us. Being chosen as the head girl of such a beautiful institution as St. George High School is a great moment of pride for me. While respected Senior Police Inspector Mr. Prakash Bele bestowed the credible sash of head girl upon me, I remember that the moment would not have been possible without the everlasting support of our Georgian family and the belief of my friends and my teachers in me. Their belief that this girl is capable of upholding the name and honor of our school, that this girl is understanding, approachable, and a good listener. And now I assure you that I won't let you down, and I will strive hard for the progress of the student community, thus for the progress of our school, that I will put my best foot forward to keep up the glory of St. George High School. Last but not the least, I would like to conclude by these words of Martin Luther King. If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But by all means, you keep moving forward. And keeping this in mind, I want all of us to keep moving forward and not let anything, not even a pandemic, to stop our growth. And I promise that I will stand beside you if any hindrance tries to cross our path. Thank you.
A warm greetings to all. I feel short of words to express my emotions and my gratitude for the opportunity I have received to be the head boy of St. George High School. I assure you that I'll be accomplishing all my responsibilities and will execute my duties wholeheartedly and tirelessly. I promise to work with zeal, devotion, and determination, and will work persistently for the excellence of our school. When I stand here, I recall the great speech delivered by John F. Kennedy in 1961 in his inaugural address. He said, "My fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country." And I ask you the same thing, with a slight modification. Ask not what your school can do for you. Ask what you can do for your school. Our school has given us almost everything that modern education demands. It is an epicenter of creativity and exuberance. It has enabled us to dream and dare, to aspire and achieve, to soar and succeed. Our principal, Father Thomas, has instilled us in a perennial zest for learning and a quest for excellence. He encourages us to let our minds soar to the lofty heights and dream impossible. He has a dream that all his students take part in inter-school competition and bring many awards and medals for the school. He has a dream that all his students bring 100% distinction for the school. He has a dream that the name of St. George should be written in the golden letters in the annals of history. What can we do to achieve this? Like APJ Abdul Kalam said, "I urge you, if you dream together, work together, you can make the impossible possible." Now on this occasion, I, the head boy of St. George High School, on behalf of all the Georgians, would solemnly pledge that we will do whatever possible to fulfill our father's dream. We promise to bring glory to the school and will make indelible imprints to the history of St. George High School. Thank you.
Thank you, Arya and Krista. Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Let's get acquainted to our class monitors now. Congratulations to our class monitors. The admiration of genius makes one aspire for excellence in life. That creates the harvest so abundant. Example moves the world more than doctrine. We take immense pleasure to recognize the valued presence of our valiant guest of honor, Mr. Prakash Bele. He is an ideal thinker, a fair-minded evaluator, honest in facing personal biases, prudent in making judgments, diligent in seeking relevant information, persistent in seeking results, and a benevolent social worker. We now humbly request our chief guest to facilitate the gathering.
Prakash Bele, Senior Police Inspector from Kurar Police Division. I would like to thank Principal Thomas sir and all your staff. मैं आपका ज़्यादा समय न लेते हुए कुछ बातें कहना चाहता हूँ जो लीडरशिप के बारे में बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट होती है। मैं अपनी लाइफ की स्टोरी बताने जा रहा हूँ। मैं शॉर्ट में बताऊंगा क्योंकि मुझे मालूम है आपका टाइम बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है। जब मैं 8वीं में था, चाल में रहता था, मेरे 2 भाई थे, माँ थी। 8वीं में मेरे पिताजी का देहांत हो गया तो पूरी जिम्मेदारी मेरे ऊपर आई थी। मैंने स्कूल करते वक्त सुबह 7 बजे से लेकर दोपहर 1 बजे तक मैं स्कूल जाता था और 2 बजे से लेकर रात को 8 बजे तक मैं नौकरी करता था, पार्ट टाइम जॉब, जब मैं 8वीं में था। मैंने 8वीं, 9वीं, 10वीं 3 साल ऐसे ही किया। उसके बाद मैंने कॉलेज में एडमिशन लिया, लेकिन मैंने कॉलेज में एडमिशन लिया, वो नाइट कॉलेज था। पूरा दिन मैं ड्यूटी करता था और नाइट में कॉलेज में जाता था। मेरे पिताजी ने मेरे ऊपर संस्कार किए थे कि तुम कुछ भी करो लेकिन एक ऑफिसर बनो। उस वक्त मैं नहीं जानता था कि मैं बन पाऊंगा या नहीं, लेकिन परिस्थिति कुछ ऐसी थी। मेरी माँ घर काम करने के लिए जाती थी, वहाँ वो बेचारी काम करती थी और बचा हुआ खाना वो घर लेके आते थे और हमको पाल पोस रही थी। मैं भी कुछ काम करता था। वो करते हुए मैंने ऐसे ऐसे काम किए कि हम लोग सोच भी नहीं सकते। वेटर से लेके रास्ते खुदाई का काम, गटर का काम, सभी काम मैंने किए, लेकिन दिल में सिर्फ एक ही बात थी, पिताजी का जो सपना था वो पूरा करना। उसके बाद मैंने कांस्टेबल के एग्जाम के लिए उतरा। सुबह 4 बजे उठ के मैं प्रैक्टिस के लिए जाता था। सुबह 4 बजे उठना, मुझे लगता है आज अपने बॉम्बे में 4 बजे उठने वाले लोग बहुत कम हैं, लेकिन मैं 4 बजे उठता था, प्रैक्टिस के लिए जाता था। उसके बाद आके 8 बजे ड्यूटी के लिए निकलता था, शाम 6 बजे तक ड्यूटी करता था। 6 बजे आने के बाद वापस प्रैक्टिस रात को 10 बजे तक, और 10 के बाद फिर पढ़ाई, वो 12, साढ़े 12, 1 बजे तक चलती थी, और फिर ऐसा दिन चलता था। उसके बाद मैंने कांस्टेबल के एग्जाम के लिए उतरा, फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में पास हो गया। लेकिन कांस्टेबल होने के बाद भी मेरा सपना वो मेरे सामने मुझे दिखाई दे रहा था कि कुछ तो करना चाहिए। उसके बाद मैंने कॉलेज ज्वाइन किया, और फिर कॉलेज, नौकरी, और उसके बाद सब इंस्पेक्टर की एग्जाम, तीनों की तैयारी की, और सब इंस्पेक्टर की एग्जाम में फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में पास हो गया। आज मैं यहां तक आया हूं, एक बहुत संघर्ष करने के बाद ये पोस्ट पे पहुंचा हूं। यहाँ के जो बच्चे, जो लीडर्स है, जो अभी चुने गए हैं, मैं इनको यही कहना चाहता हूं कि अपने सामने कुछ तो मोटो होना चाहिए, कुछ तो टारगेट होना चाहिए। अगर हमारे सामने अगर टारगेट है तो ही हम लोग अचीव करते हैं। लोगों ने सपना देखना चाहिए, और वो सपना दिन में देखना चाहिए, रात में नहीं। रात में सपना वो सपना ही रहता है, लेकिन दिन में जितना सपना देखोगे आप उतना ही उस सपने के लिए कुछ तो कर पाओगे। जैसे फादर ने आपको बताया है कि जिंदगी में आगे क्या करना है। अभी आप लोगों ने अपनी स्पीच में जो बोला मुझे अच्छा लगा कि आपके सामने वो मोटो है, वो आप करने के लिए अपनी जी जान लगाओगे। वो करने के बाद आपको लगेगा कि मैंने वो अचीव किया है। मैं सब बच्चों को यही कहना चाहता हूं कि आज तुम्हारी एज है, ये एज तुम्हारी संघर्ष करने के, मेहनत करने के। यही एज में हम कुछ तो बनते हैं। एक बार ये एज अपना निकल गया, अगर हम लोग टाइम पास करने में हमारा समय बिताया तो जिंदगी तुम्हारे साथ टाइम पास करेगी। आज अगर हम लोग यही समय अच्छे काम के लिए, मेहनत करने के लिए देते हैं तो आगे जाके जो अपने सपने होते हैं वो पूरे होते हैं। आप स्टूडेंट, आप जैसे बच्चे कल के प्राइम मिनिस्टर हो, कल के प्रेसिडेंट हो। आज जिस तरह से आपको चुना गया है, आप लोगों में कुछ वो लीडरशिप है आप लोगों में। जैसे लड़की ने कहा कि मैं पहले शाय हुआ करती थी वगैरह वगैरह, ये बात सच है। सभी बच्चों के साथ यही होता है। बहुत कम बच्चे ऐसे होते हैं कि वो शुरुआत से लीडरशिप करने लगते हैं, लेकिन कुछ बच्चे होते हैं शायद ऐसा नहीं होता है, लेकिन वो हम लोग डेवलप करते हैं। अभी से हम लोग ये लीडरशिप डेवलप करेंगे, आगे जाके हम लोग कुछ तो बन सकेंगे, एक अच्छी पोस्ट हम लोग कर सकते हैं। और ये स्कूल, जिस स्कूल का नाम हमारे कुरार एरिया में सबसे आगे, ज्यादातर स्लम एरिया हमारे एरिया में है, लेकिन ऐसे स्कूल देखने के बाद ऐसा नहीं लगता कि ये स्कूल ये स्लम एरिया में है। इसका बच्चों ने, स्टूडेंट ने उनका फायदा करना चाहिए। और अपने फादर हैं जो प्रिंसिपल है, इन्होंने जो आपको संस्कार दिए और जो आपको बताया है उनका ज्यादा से ज्यादा पालन करना चाहिए। अगर वो करोगे तो आप जिंदगी में कुछ तो नाम करोगे, और नाम करोगे तो अपने माँ और पिताजी का उसमें नाम हो जाएगा। धन्यवाद। मैं ज़्यादा कुछ बात नहीं करूँगा, आपका टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करूँगा। फिर भी मुझे यहाँ पे बुलाया, मुझे सम्मान दिया, मुझे बोलने की इजाज़त दी। मैं फादर थॉमस सर का और उनके साथ में आप सभी ऑफिसर्स और बाकी सभी टीम, इनका मैं आभारी हूँ। और जो बच्चे जो यहाँ पे चुन गए हैं, वो उन सबको मैं आगे की लाइफ में मैं उनको शुभेच्छा देता हूँ। हमारी पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट की तरफ से आपको कुछ भी मदद लगेगी, आप मुझे भी कभी भी संपर्क कर सकते हैं, मुझे कभी भी बुला सकते हैं। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, sir. The imprints made by you will be cherished in our minds forever. I now request Reverend Father Thomas to honor our guest with this memento as a token of our love and appreciation. Success always comes when preparation meets opportunity. When it comes to being a leader, I would like to take you back in history. Lord Jesus Christ, although being the master, he went down on his knees to wash the feet of his apostles. He came to serve, not to be served. A leader with great humility. And so do we have a similar leader amongst us, who is humble, our shepherd, and an efficient administrator. Reverend Father Thomas, I now request our principal to share his thoughts with us.
Good morning to one and all. Dear Mr. Prakash Bailey, Senior Police Inspector, Kurar, and Mrs. Surega Prakash Bailey, and Sister Preedia, Headmistress, St. George Primary School, Malad, Sister Shanette, Supervisor, St. George High School, Malad, and my dear teachers, and all my dear loving Georgians. First of all, I congratulate Master Christo Babu and Arya Nigam as the elected head boy and head girl of Georgian family, St. George High School, Malad. Let's give a good clap for Christo Babu and Arya. We Georgians are in a process to become excellence. I believe that education should give, of course, knowledge, but also with culture and confidence. Our students should experience their life in the school time, or they should understand that how to become excel in their life, in their future life. So we are giving a taste of their real future in the school campus. We know that India is the largest democratic country in the world. So our students should experience what is democracy or the power of democratic rules and regulations in our country. All the process under the guidance of Election Commission, we completed the process of the real election. They have gone through the real process of election, the ballot paper, nominees, election, voting, counting, all the process we have completed. So they understand what is the process of democracy in our country. Of course, with the democratic rules and regulations, we should grow in this country. So they understand the power of democracy in their regular life. At the same time, it's a reminder for our rights and duties. We have the elected leader, head boy and head girl, but they should be aware of their rights and duties. Not only the students, those who are elected, but all the school, all the students, they should be aware of the rights and duties of a citizen, though the students of today will be the citizens of tomorrow. And they have to be aware of an uncorrupted or impartial leadership. Sometimes that's what we are missing in the country. Corruption and partiality become the norms of the country. That time the Georgians will dictate the country with their selfless service and uncorrupted and impartial attitude. So once more I congratulate Master Krishna Babu and Arya Nigam for their election and wish you all the best for their 1 year leadership. Actually, I was amazed with another personality. That's none other than our dear guest, Mr. Prakash Bele. The very moment I went to invite him to the Korar police station with our Rohit, then he was not in the office. Then I told, it's okay, we'll meet him later. But immediately we got a call. He told us, Father, you please wait for a second. I'm in a traffic jam. Immediately I will be there. Out of his all busy schedule, he reached the station within seconds and he gave a warm welcome to his office. Actually, I didn't go much time to the police station. I didn't get a chance. But as I entered in the office, a kind of peace and trust was there. That's the theme of our school for this year. He was very polite, very gentle, very much welcoming, and I was much impressed with his personality. I thought, if the officers are like this, then our country will have real peace and trust in the minds of the people. And today, I was listening his speech. This was really amazing. Actually, we need the people like this. Even though he lost his dear papa when he was in the 8th standard, his determination and courage and hard work, when he mixed this concept with the dream of his papa, he told repeatedly, it was my father's dream to become an officer. He worked hard to become a great officer in his life as according to the dream of his papa. And the way he spent his school time, college time, I think you are the real inspiration for the children. Your story should be, I think now all our 8, 9, 10 standard students are listening. I think they may be really inspired. And I expect one more time you are in the school when the physical classes are there. I want to tell about you to our dear children, not only for the high school section, all the children. Because your determination and your hard work, more than that, to fulfill the dream of your papa, that was really an inspiration for all of us. I think we can give a good clap for dear Prakash Bele. I think as a police officer, nobody will be losing their hope when they are approaching him, because he has walked such a way in his life. Okay, I don't know how many of our students have gone through such an experience. When we meet a small failure in our life, we are not able to proceed. We are tired, we fed up, and we complained. But instead of all these difficulties, he was marching towards the excellence. Actually, I want to salute you, not as a police inspector, but the great model you are showing to the society. I really salute you, sir. Yes. So, thank you so much. And I congratulate our election commission and all the teachers behind this program. Once more, wish you all the best. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Father, 4 words of wisdom. Thank you, as a word, is very small, yet it speaks volumes and volumes of hidden sentiments of gratitude within the heart. Thank you is the word that makes happy both the giver and the receiver. So I call upon Teacher Stancy to propose the vote of thanks.
Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos to order, confusion to clarity. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates vision for tomorrow. Respected Mr. Prakash Bele, sir, Senior Police Inspector of Kular Police Station, respected Reverend Father Thomas, the principal of the school, respected Reverend Sister Preetya, the headmistress of primary section, respected Reverend Sister Shannon, the supervisor of secondary section, Master Christo, the head boy, and Miss Arya, the head girl of the academic year 2021-2022, respected teachers and my dear Georgians. First and foremost, I express my heartfelt gratitude to respected Mr. Prakash Bele, sir, the Senior Police Inspector of Kular Police Station. A dream doesn't become a reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. Sir, hard work and dedication shows that you are an amazing person. Your life story is truly an inspiration to all of us. Thank you, sir and Mrs. Bele, ma'am, for sparing your valuable time despite of the busy schedule. Thank you once again. Please put your hands together for sir and ma'am. I express my sincere thanks to Reverend Father Thomas, the principal of the school. Father, you are like a true shepherd who always stays behind the flock, letting the flock to go ahead, whereupon the others follow, not realizing that all along they are directed by such a dynamic leader. Thank you, Father, for being such a supportive leader, working tirelessly for the vision of this institution. Please give a huge round of applause to Reverend Father Thomas. I express my profound thanks to Reverend Sister Preetya, the headmistress of primary section. Sister, you are one of the special people who radiate happiness and make everyone happy around you. You are the source of strength and courage. Thank you so much, sister, for being such a happy and helpful soul. Please put your hands together for Sister Preetya. I'm grateful to Reverend Sister Shannon, the supervisor of the school. A true mother is known for her compassion, love, and passion. She is everly dedicated to her calling. We are privileged to have Reverend Sister Shannon, the supervisor of the school. Sister, your dedication, love, and passion has brought a positive change in the school. Sister, you light up our world. Thank you, sister, for your unconditional love and support. Please put your hands together for Sister Shannon. Teamwork makes the dream work. St. George team has excellent team members who surely believe in working together to achieve best results. I thank each and every teacher for their tireless efforts in putting such a wonderful program. Please give a round of applause for your teachers. Master Christo and Miss Arya, your ability has taken you to the new responsibility of being head boy and head girl of St. George High School. And this all is because of your dedication and hard work. Once again, congratulations and stay blessed. My big thanks to my Georgians, especially those who have connected with us virtually. I thank everyone from the bottom of my heart. Your presence had elevated the atmosphere to a different level. Thank you once again and have a good day.
Thank you, Teacher Stancy. Our young leaders have taken up this opportunity to do small things in a great way from today. We wish them all success. We shall all now rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे